Hey you guys, back again with another video. Today I am making my vanilla bean cake, but I'm doubling the recipe, and I'm also going to make it as a base for my, because I'm going to make tres leche cake with this. So I'm going to melt 2 sticks of butter, unsalted butter. That's going to take a while to melt. And in the meantime, I'm going to set up the dry ingredients, the flour and all of that. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm gonna put this over here. So like I said, everything is doubled. I'm not, well, if you seen my vanilla bean cake when I did, just, I did, the regular, then I doubled it, so if you know from the first video, I think the last one I did was, I doubled it too. But I really didn't have to actually do this part. So, and I also ordered another pan to fit my new wave oven because all my other pans are too big, and it can't, because, it has handles on it. So it's not going to fit in the new wave oven. So we are doubling this cake recipe. This is my go-to cake. I love making this cake. But when you do just regular, you don't need a hand mixer. But when you double it, you definitely need a hand mixer. So this is 1/3 cup. So yeah, I'm going to do it 4 times. This is the 3rd time right here. And I just did 2 cups of flour and 4, yeah. Yeah, okay. Because the original recipe says 1 2/3 cups of flour. So that's what I'm using. 2 cups and 1/3 cup 4 times. So instead of, because I don't know what 2/3 cups, I don't know how many cups that pans out to. I don't know. So we are just going to go with this type of measurement. I need to get another table for behind here because counter space is not my best friend now. Not my friend. So, yeah. So we got, okay, because 1/3 cup is equivalent to 5 tablespoons. So that was like 5, 10, 15, 20 tablespoons of flour, right? Echo, how many tablespoons is, what I said? That's crazy.
6 tablespoons is 0.375 cups.
5, 10, 15. Echo, how many tablespoons is 20? I said that wrong. Okay. Anyway.
From answers.com. 1 cup is equal to 16 tablespoons, so 20 tablespoons would be 1 1/4 cups, or as an improper fraction, 5/4 cups.
Okay, so that's 1.5 cups. Really? So all I had to do was just add 3 cups of flour, and then 1/4 cup of flour? Wow, okay. You learn something new every day. Okay, we are going to the baking powder. Okay. Like I said, I'm doubling everything. The original recipe says a 1/2 cup. No, not a 1/2 cup. A half a teaspoon of salt. But since I'm doubling it, we are going to use 1 teaspoon. I know sometimes I'm using baking powder, so it says a half a teaspoon. So I'm using 1 teaspoon. So whatever it says, I'm doubling it. So if it's like 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, then I'm going to do a half a teaspoon. Oh, that melted fast. Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't do the salt yet, right? No. Didn't do the salt yet. See, when I'm in the kitchen, I like to move things out the way so that I don't get confused. Like, oh, did I use that already? So if it's over here on the side, that means I used it already. So if it's over there on my left, I used it. Anything over here on my right, I didn't use it. Now, let me see. And this is equivalent to 4 egg whites, but I'm using egg replacer. So you using egg whites, just, use 4 eggs, but just take out the yolks out the egg. Or you can use just the egg whites, the liquids. I forgot how many. I think that's 1/4 cup if you're going to use egg whites. So that's equivalent to, let me let me turn this off. I know I got the camera different today. I do. Oh, it still got some in there. Okay. So I just got the flour in here, the salt and the baking powder and the baking soda. So that's all I need for right now. So, okay. 3/4 cups plus 3/4 cups is what? 1.5 cups? Because 1/4 cup, another 1/4 cup, that's a half. Right? And then the other 1/4 cup to the other 1/4 cup, that's another half. So that's what? A cup. So it's like 1 cup and 1/4. But do I really need that much sugar though? I'm just going to use a cup of sugar. Because I'm doubling the recipe, but, so, yeah. Now, if you can eat, I do have egg whites, but I use that, like for breakfast if I want eggs. But for bacon, I use my egg replacer. Eggs are expensive now. Yes, it is. So, okay. I didn't realize I turned off the stove. I didn't realize I did that. So we're going to pour the 2 cups of butter. I said 2 cups. 1 cup of butter. Because 2 sticks is equivalent to 1 cup. So you got your... I'm going to let that cool down for some. Okay, I put the butter back on because it wasn't completely melted. So in the meantime, I'm going to use some Greek yogurt. Now, if you don't have yogurt, because I make sure I keep yogurt on hand because, I like to make my ranch dressing and my pizza crust and stuff, so I make sure I keep some on hand. But if you don't have yogurt, you can use sour cream. Now, you're probably saying, I don't have sour cream on hand. I have sour cream on hand too because I use that in my ranch dressing, so I like to make sure I have that on hand, so we're going to use a 1/2 cup. The original recipe says 1/4, but it's okay to go a little over. It's okay to splurge. So I'm going to come back, y'all, when I combine everything because I want y'all to see the finished product. I love the smell of butter. So we're going to do a cup of sugar. I don't know about the cup of sugar. And then if you want, you would have to do 1/4. Like I'm gonna just do 1/4 cup of sugar. An extra 1/4 cup. Because this 6 times is equivalent to this and this. So this right here is 6 3/4 cups. Hey, do your math as you go. And I'm going to do I'm just going to do 1 and 1/4 cups of sugar to two sticks of unsalted butter. I don't know if y'all can see that, but oh, this is so like sugar and butter. Ooh, where's the oatmeal? Yes, I need to remember to do this method when I want to add this to my oatmeal. What? A nice bowl of oatmeal? So you mix that well and stuff. You want to make sure. Now, if you using like actual egg whites or whole eggs or something like that, you take the yolk out. You want the eggs. I mean the butter to cool a bit because you don't want to cook your eggs in the butter. But now, if you're using egg replacer, you can just add it on in there. So we're gonna add on the ingredients. You got your melted butter. You got your sugar. You got your yogurt. Like I said, if you don't have yogurt, you can use sour cream. I don't know if cottage cheese is an option. I don't know. I never tried it. But yeah. So yeah. Now you can use whatever cake base you want. Well, preferably a white cake base. But I'm just using, vanilla bean because I love this. I love vanilla bean. And you can add in your, oh, I forgot about the, okay, gonna add in 1/4 cup, a cup and a half of milk. How Ty said it? Here's the ingredients. Here's the, don't ask me for no damn ingredients. Okay, that was 1.5 cups of milk. And if you don't want to use whole milk, you can use almond milk, soy milk, whatever milk you want to use, but I'm preferably using whole milk. Ooh. So we're going to mix in all of that together. Now I'm just going to use 1 tablespoon of the vanilla paste. I'm just going to use 1 tablespoon. We're not going to overdo it. Not today. And I'm going to use 4 tablespoons. Actually, I could just use a tablespoon. No. Well, I'm still going to use it anyway, so could just use a tablespoon. That would have been equivalent to 3 of these teaspoons. See, I learned a lot over the years when I bake, And I'm doing, like, I didn't learn a lot of this in school. I learned a lot as I, was, doing it as I go. I learned, you learn something new every day, Like, who would have known 6 3/4 cups is equivalent to a cup and a half? My brain just went into overdrive just thinking about that. Now, where's my tablespoon? Oh my gosh. Where's my tablespoon? My tablespoon. Measuring cup, tablespoon. Oh, shoot, I didn't add the eggs in. I'm so silly. I forgot to add the eggs. My bad. I knew I skipped a step. See that? I remember one time I was baking the cake. I forgot to add the sugar. I remember it before, we went in the oven. I was like, oh, snap. Before I put it in the baking pan, I remembered, oh, we're just going to use one. Dang, this thing's slippery. Is you going to start to slipping and sliding? So we're going to add 4 egg whites to this, to the mixture, to the wet ingredients. I forgot to add the egg whites. I'm talking about all this egg whites and stuff, and I ain't even add the egg whites. So the egg whites usually go after the butter. After you add the milk. So technically I'm supposed to add the sugar first, then the well, it really don't matter as long as you get it to do what it do. You know? Know what I mean? Let me close this up. Sure, I don't want nothing popping into my. Okay. So yeah. So it's. I'm about to say, did I add the sugar? Yeah, I add the sugar. So this is the mixture right here. Now, if you don't have vanilla bean paste, you can always use an extra, like another tablespoon of the vanilla bean. You know, the vanilla extract. You can always use that. So yeah, I make sure I have these. I try, as expensive as this is, I get them when they on sale. I do not play around with my ingredients for my food. For my baking and stuff. So now we can add in the flour mixture. Now, if you want to get fancy with it, you can also add in some chocolate chips. But I don't want no chocolate chips. I'm making tres leche. So yeah. I'm going to come back in another video and do the mixture, and we're going to pour it on the cake once it's baked. Because time be going by fast. And I need all my ingredients, Then you add some people add the wet to the dry, and some people add the dry to the wet. That's like I said, it's the same way, but some people add the wet to the dry, or the dry to the wet ingredients, I do it either way. However I'm felt led to do it, I do it. But in this case, I think I should have done it the other way. So normally when I make this recipe, I don't use a hand blender. I say hand blender. I mean, hand mixer. I just use this, but this is thick. So you're going to have to use one of these. Dun, dun, dun. One of these. Okay, so I'm going to let it go. Did I add my extract? See, I gotta backtrack sometimes. Ooh. Matter of fact, I just noticed something. I want it to be a vanilla bean tres leche. Hey, I'm just gonna add like a half of cause it's like I'm doubling up this size. Just gonna add half, just a little bit to it, okay? So y'all stay tuned for part 3. All right, I'll be back when it's time when everything is combined. So I let it mix for 1 minute. I don't know why. Every time I bake a cake, I always think about memories with my mother. My mom's still alive, thank God. But It's like because I remember growing up when she used to bake cake, I used to be right there in the kitchen, you know, right there, ready to give me some leftover cake batter action. You know what I'm saying? I said, you know what I'm saying. Oh, this thing is thick. Oh, let me show y'all the pan I got too before this video, ends. But let me show y'all. Y'all can see I don't know if y'all can see the specks in there, but y'all, almost. So I'm gonna let this rest for 30 minutes. Cover it, let it rest. And I gotta mix it some more. I got some little things, man. But yeah, so I'm gonna let it rest for 30 minutes. I'm gonna clean up in here. And let me show y'all the pan. So this is the cake pan I got. It fits in the new wave oven, you know. It fits in a new wave oven. It comes with a top too. I'm excited. I gotta wash it, Let me just put it over here. Yeah. Get this in here. Let's mix this. I'm not gonna use the hand mixer now. We're just gonna fold it over and whatnot. So yeah. Let this move this to the side and let this sit for like 30 minutes and do what it do. Let it rest for 30 minutes. I know you don't have to do it. It's optional. But I've gotten accustomed to doing this. So, yeah. Echo, 30-minute timer.
30 minutes, starting now.
Yeah. I'm doing all of this and I ain't even cooked dinner yet. I'm making pizza anyway. Homemade pizza from scratch, of course. Hey, and I left the butter out so it can get room temperature so I can grease this pan. But y'all, in the words of Walter Mills, y'all have a blessed, safe, wonderful day. In the words of me, bye. Y'all stay tuned for part 2 of me making the tres leche cake and putting the cake in the oven and everything. I said tres leche. You know what I'm talking about. The 3 milks, So I want y'all to see that. And me putting the batter into the pan and everything. So yeah, y'all stay tuned for that. I'll have time to upload this video before the 30 minutes is up and make space on my phone to do part 2. So, when you was a kid, you used to lick this, right? What's in here that's safe? That's not, okay, I don't have raw eggs in here, so if I want, I can go. Childhood memories unlocked. Unlocked. How many of y'all remember when your mother used to bake cakes and you couldn't wait to get the beater or the bowl to tear that cake batter up? Hey. Memories. See, I don't have no raw ingredients in here, so this is safe for me. I don't have, because it's egg whites, not egg whites, egg replace I'm using. So, So, hey, I can enjoy it. But was it safe? I don't know. So I'm using this. Well, actually, it's a different, it's called Namaste. And egg replace I'm using. It's a brand called Namaste. I think I showed y'all before. But yeah. Did I leave it in here? No. That would be like me, but that's it, y'all. Bye. See y'all in the next video. In the words of Cindy Mills, see y'all in the next video.